The risk-reward ratio calculator indicator is available for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can download the indicator file for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms and run it on the chart. Traders can refer to this page to understand how the indicator works and operates. From the Navigator section, we select the indicator file and run it on the chart by dragging the file. Just make sure to activate the Allow DLL Imports option in the settings, and then click the OK button. Drag the indicator file onto the chart file spot, enable the Allow DLL Imports option and click OK. Panel appears in the chart's upper left corner. Just make sure to check this box in the full Hello Dealer option section and then click the Confirm option. When the indicator is run on the chart, panel is displayed at the top left of the chart. The risk-reward ratio calculator indicator is a practical and suitable tool for traders who want to calculate their risk-to-reward ratio. Traders can easily move the panel by clicking on it and transfer it to any location on the chart they desire. In the next section, by clicking the yellow button, you can remove the panel from the chart. Traders can easily move the panel by clicking on it and transfer it to any location on the chart they want. In the next section, by clicking the yellow button, you can remove the panel from the chart. By selecting the Minimize option, you can reduce the panel to its minimum size. In the next section, you can delete the panel from the chart by clicking the yellow button. You can minimize the panel to its full size by selecting the Minimize option. In the next section, you can choose the risk to reward theme, which can be either light or dark. In the next section, you can see the TradingFinder logo, and in the following part, you can check the remaining time until the current candle closes in the active time frame, which is currently set to 30 minutes. In the next section, you can select your take profit levels, which is set to 5 take profits by default. I'm going to choose 2 take profits. In the next part, you can set your stop loss based on pips or pipettes, which is set to 100 pips by default, and I'm going to change it to 50 pips. In the following section, you can choose your desired position, whether it's a buy position or a sell position. Choose your take profit levels, which is set to 5 by default. I'm going to select 2 take profits. In the next section, you can set your stop loss based on pips or pipettes, which is set to 100 pips by default, and I'm going to change it to 50 pips. In the next section, you can choose your desired position, whether it's a buy position or a sell position. Here, I'm selecting the buy position. You can do this by pressing the Delete button. Remove your risk to reward from the chart. In the next section, by clicking the Sell Position button, the risk to reward for the sell position will be displayed for you. In the next section, you can adjust your stop loss value by holding down on the SL and moving it. Take profit adjust with stop loss. To adjust risk to reward, hold down the entry option to move your risk to reward ratio. Your pipette amount is adjusted based on the stop loss. To adjust your risk to reward ratio, hold down the entry option. If you're looking to adjust your risk to reward ratio, hold the entry option. To adjust it, hold down on this blue square. To expand the panel, drag the panel right. To adjust stop loss, or left. If you need to expand the risk to reward panel, you can do that by holding down on this blue square. If you drag the risk to reward panel to the right, the exact stop loss will move to this amount, and your stop loss will adjust accordingly. However, to move it to the left or down, there is absolutely no restriction to your own type. You can choose or subtract this amount. Here you can choose the risk to reward theme. For example, I'm selecting the dark theme, and as you can see, the dark theme has been activated for me. I'm selecting light theme. You see the light plan worked for me. In the next section, by selecting the horizontal option, you can change your panel from vertical to horizontal mode, or move it back to vertical mode. In the next section, select Read Text to view in text or percentage format. It reverts to Take Profit format, with Take Profit 1 and 2 showing 100% and 200%. Traders can open multiple risk to reward ratios by clicking to open their desired number. For example, I have a buy and a sell position. To delete, use the Delete button to remove the last open position on the chart. We've reached the end of this tutorial. For traders looking to reverse a few risk-taking positions, they can simply open their risk-taking positions by clicking on them. For example, here I have a buy position and a sell position, and for the open position, the delete button will remove the last risk-taking position you opened on the chart. Well, friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We would be happy to hear your comments and suggestions in the comments section.